of the Royal Norwegian Embassy in Tanzania, delegates from the Norwegian Embassy, esteemed LHRC staff, press, and other distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, once again, good morning. I am pleased to welcome you all to this very special event that will witness the reaffirming of Legal and Human Rights Center on beneficiaries of our work, and the Royal Norwegian Embassy in Tanzania on behalf of the Kingdom of Norway. The agreement seeks to enhance the protection and the promotion of human rights in Tanzania. LHRC is a non-governmental organization established in 1995 to advocate for promotion and the protection of human rights, rule of law, and good governance. LHRC works towards attainment of a just and equitable society where the three arms of state, judiciary, and the executive, as well as non-state actors, practice accountability. We aim to make sure there's a rule of law in Tanzania where there's public awareness, respect, and engagement for human rights. As we LHRC strive to attain a just and equitable society, we have launched our new strategic plan. This is a strategic plan for 2019 to 2024. Among other things, this strategy aims at increasing understanding and respect for human rights among rights holders and duty bearers. We seek to advocate for improvement of laws, policies, and practices, civic space, democracy, constitutional, and other legal reforms. We also seek to promote socio-economic and environmental compliance, human rights and business, and the related rights. We also seek to enhance or to advocate for enhancement of accountability and justice, as well as improvement of legal and the policy frameworks governing specific groups of women, children, and people with disabilities. Being a non-profit organization, implementation of our work or of our program entirely depends on development partners. And the Royal Norwegian Embassy has been one of our main partners in this, and they have been constantly supporting us for more than 10 years now. The government of Norway launched its support, or her support, in 2003. The fund was through NORAD, and later on directly through the Royal Norwegian Embassy. The cooperation between LHRC and the Royal Norwegian Embassy has positively contributed to increased respect for human rights and rule of law among both right holders and duty bearers in Tanzania. Norway is a great partner to Tanzania, not only LHRC, but to Tanzania as a country. For more than 20 years. Norway supports Tanzania's goal to become a middle-income country with priorities in the private sector, development, renewable energy, petroleum management, increase the revenue mobilization through improved fiscal and financial management, as well as environmental and climate change. So as we enter into this agreement, we would like to sincerely thank the Kingdom of Norway for your generous support to LHRC and people of the United Republic of Tanzania as a whole. We would also like to congratulate the delegation of the Royal Norwegian Embassy in Tanzania, headed by Your Excellency Elizabeth Jacobson, the ambassador, for the great work you are doing in Tanzania. The core support to our strategic plan has come in a time of need, given the growing concerns over shrinking civic space in Tanzania. There is also escalating gender-based violence against sections of the population, especially women and children. Also the people with disabilities. There is also a growing concern for economic and environmental justice. as the country progresses towards industrialization driven by growth in extractives and manufacturing. We are full cognizant of positive developments under the leadership of President His Excellency Dr. John Pombe Magufuli, and we are working to address existing challenges towards improvement of human rights. It is through a collective effort that our move to attaining a society that respects human rights and rule of law will be a reality. We appeal to all Tanzanians to join hands in a bid to guarantee human rights in the country. Thank you very much for your attention, and now I would like to welcome Her Excellency Elizabeth Jacobson to address the press. Karibu sana.
Asante sana, Anna. Maybe I should stand. It's easier to read. Can you hear me? Yes. Okay. Sa asubuhi
Nzuri.
nina furaha sana kufika hapa LHRC nazungumza na nyinyi. So let me address you, Anna Henga, the Executive Director, and all the other representatives of the LHRC, the staff, and members of the press. It's a very great honor for me to be here because we decided signature to continue our partnership with LH. The center from 2019 until 2021 is part of the new strategic plan for 2019 to 2014. Norway has for many years been a strong proponent of human rights in Tanzania. We have supported a significant number of initiatives aimed at promoting human rights in this country, including the Center's outgoing strategic plan for 2013 to 2018 at the tune of about $5 million. And this has been part of our long-standing partnership with Tanzania as a whole, where we have worked for the last 5 decades. So we have a long and trusted partnership also with the government. So that is part of the framework that we've been working in. But today, ladies and gentlemen, let me first of all congratulate the Center for successfully articulating its new 6-year strategic plan for the years ahead from 2019 until 2024. It's a new roadmap for advocating in favor of a just and equitable society. And this goal we share, and we want to do our part to contribute to a more just and equitable society in Tanzania. Successful completion of the predecessor strategies and the new one demonstrates the growth and strength of the organization of LHCR, given the socioeconomic and political context in the country. Moreover, I would like to congratulate the Center, and particularly you, Anna, the Executive Director, for being awarded the 2019 International Woman of Courage Award. We read about it in the press. The award is a global recognition of the Center's activities. It's indeed a great honor for the Center and its supporters, including us as donors. And we are very proud of you.
Thank you so much.
The award should also be a catalyst for other like-minded organizations to step up efforts in defending and advocating for human rights in Tanzania and the world at large. So now you can applause. You can make an applause for Anna. I think you've been a very good role model, so we are indeed very proud of you.
Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, human rights has been on top of Norway's foreign policy agenda for a long time. The recent white papers presented to the Parliament of Norway speaks about peace, justice, democracy, the fight against corruption, human rights and equal treatment under the law, as well as strong institutions, which are the founding pillars of the Norwegian society also. Ladies and gentlemen, freedom of expression is under pressure in many places in the world, in Norway or in other countries in the Western world or in Africa or in Tanzania. We must stand up for freedom of expression because it is the foundation on which all other democratic freedoms rest. If there is no possibility for free speech, it's also difficult to fulfill all the other human rights that we know. Restrictive media legislation will have a negative impact on transparency, accountability, and good governance. A free press is needed to fight corruption, attracting and as we all know, transparency and accountability is the very essence of the oversight role played in institutions. Corruption anywhere. Institutional cooperation and teamwork amongst these oversight bodies is key. Ladies and gentlemen, Norway is a long-term global supporter of women's rights. I have to mention this because we can't speak about human rights in any country without mentioning women's rights. And we are proud that the LHRC is also mentioning this in every way you can, and also promoting women's rights. In Tanzania, Norway supports the government's efforts in ending violence against women and children through the UN. We support the UN in this effort. We also provide funding for initiatives for women's economic empowerment through various channels, including through the organization called Engineers Registration Board, where we provide special scholarships to be able to graduate as professional engineers. And we support the UN and various UN organizations. Tanzania has made great strides on the road towards providing better protection of social rights. The challenges including LHCR has played a key role in promotion of human rights in Tanzania. It has provided legal and paralegal services to a large number of people in dire need with no other recourse. It has led a number of public initiatives and lobbying efforts that have been fundamental in defending both social, economic, political, and civil rights. Asanteni kwa kunisikiliza. Oh, sorry for the microphone.
Thank you very much, Anna. So now we are going for the great moment we've been waiting for, the signing. So please.
Guide me as we Tamko kwa vyombo vya habari. Vyombo vya habari, tukio la kutia saini makubaliano ya ushirikiano kituo cha sheria na haki za binadamu. Leo tarehe 16 Aprili mwaka 2019. Ndugu wanahabari, tunawashukuru sana kwa kushiriki nasi kushuhudia tukio hili. Makubaliano haya nzuri. Asante sana Mheshimiwa Balozi. Kituo cha sheria na haki za binadamu ni shirika binafsi lisilo la kiserikali wala hana faida lililoanzishwa mwaka 1995. Lengo letu ni kutetea haki za binadamu. Na tunapenda kutetea utawala wa sheria nchini Tanzania. Ni shirika ambalo lisilojitengenezea faida na lina lengo la kutetea wanyonge. Na utekelezaji wa kazi zetu unategemea sana michango ya wanachama wetu, lakini pia sana zaidi michango ya wafadhili wetu. Na ubalozi wa Norway umekuwa wahisani wetu wa muda mrefu. Walianza mwaka 2004, kabla ya hapo 2003 walianza kupitia shirika linaloitwa Norway, ni shirika lao, na baadaye wakatufadhili moja kama ubalozi. Sambamba na ufadhili huu, serikali ya Norway pia imekuwa muhisani wa serikali ya Jamhuri ya Muungano wa Tanzania, ambapo Tanzania ni moja ya mataifa 10 wanufaika wa miradi ya maendeleo ya serikali ya Norway. Serikali ya Norway, serikali ya kifalme ya Norway, wamekuwa wakifadhili miradi mbalimbali ya maendeleo kama kuendeleza nishati mbadala, maendeleo ya miradi ya uchimbaji wa mafuta, wa mazingira. Lengo kuu la kituo cha sheria na haki za binadamu, kama tulivyosema, ni kutetea haki za binadamu. Tuna jamii yenye na usawa. Tunataka Tanzania wakati tuwe na haki tekeleze malengo kazi wa miaka kwa kipindi hicho tumejiwekea uwezo wa haki za binadamu. Tunaamini kwamba mtu akifahamu haki atazidi hata kwa haki yake, tutawezesha watu kujua haki zao. La pili, kufanya uchechemuzi kwa lengo la kuboresha na kubadilisha sheria, kupanua ushiriki wa wananchi, kukuza na kudumisha demokrasia pamoja na kuchochea mabadiliko ya katiba. Hiyo katiba bado tunaendelea nayo. Sera zinazosimamia haki za wananchi ni kipaumbele chetu, na watu wenye ulemavu pamoja na watoto. Na lengo la mwisho ni la ndani, ni kuimarisha utendaji wetu wa kazi wa kituo cha sheria na haki za binadamu, masuala ya utawala. Kuipima baada ya fulani na kuipima jamii ni kiwango gani kushiriki kwa kuridhishwa na utendaji wa kazi zetu, hadi kufanya uamuzi wa kufadhili mpango kazi wetu na mpango mkakati pia. Makubaliano haya yanatuongezea nguvu zaidi, imekuwa chachu katika utetezi wa haki, na hasa kuzingatia kwamba changamoto ya ukiukwaji wa haki za binadamu imeendelea kuwepo nchini. Nitumie fursa hii kuiomba serikali ya Jamhuri ya Muungano wa Tanzania, Watanzania wote, binadamu kwa yenye sana kwa
Asante sana Mkurugenzi Anna.
I think, first of all, sorry for speaking Norwegian, but no, English, but I will speak very slowly. I'm very pleased to be here because we want to show everybody the legal and human. We are celebrating today that we have now entered into a new agreement for 3 years where we will provide some more funds for the new phase that the center is entering into with the new strategic plan and the new operational plan. And then we are contributing is 18.3 million Norwegian crowns, which is equivalent of $2.2 million US for 3 years. And why do we do that? It's because we believe in the promotion of human rights. And we find in the center a partner working on practical, improving legal aid, and also in promoting in various ways awareness of human rights issues in general, women in particular, also talking about human rights and business. And you are generating knowledge about human rights. It's not everybody that's well educated. We need organizations like the Legal Human Rights Center promoting more awareness on various agreements about the value of the Constitution and how this should be protected. And Human Rights Center is promoting human rights, and we are very proud of the work that you are doing, and an important role for the betterment of Tanzania. Because if Tanzania is going to a Middle East, you need more of issues related to human rights. Human resources, and unless everybody will not move as fast forward as otherwise. And I think Tanzania has done a lot in providing for economic and social rights so far, but more can always be done, because what others have pointed at for the last economic outlook of the world, economic outlook for the World Bank, for instance, more needs to be done in investing in human capital. So education and awareness in general to provide more skilled labor for economic development, but also on for all actors to play their roles. Option to be and for accountability to work, you need.
Asante sana. Kama balozi kwa elezea kwamba haki za binadamu ni kwa kifupi, balozi wa Norway unaheshimu sana haki za binadamu na unapenda haki za binadamu ziheshimike. Wao wanatuunga mkono kama Tanzania kufika uchumi wa kati, middle economy. Sasa wanasema kwenda kwenye uchumi wa kati ni lazima watu waelewe haki, kwa sababu kuwa kuna uchumi wa kati pia kuna changamoto zake. Watu waelewe haki zao, maendeleo yote yanakwenda na haki watu wakiwa wanaelewa. Kwa hiyo ameeleza kwamba sisi wanatufadhili milioni Marekani za Norway kwa ajili ya uchumi wa kati, basi wanaelewa hizo haki. Kwa hiyo kwa kifupi amesisitiza kwamba swala la ajenda ya haki za binadamu ni muhimu sana, hasa Tanzania kupitia ile mikataba ambayo imesaini. Tanzania imesaini mikataba mbalimbali ya kimataifa, tunaziita convention na covenant na zinginezo za kimataifa za Afrika na za maeneo kama Afrika Mashariki na kwingineko. Kwa hiyo ni muhimu sana haki za binadamu zikaheshimika ili pia kuweza kufika kwa haraka kwenye uchumi wa kati. Kwa hiyo ndio kwa kifupi ameeleza hivyo. Thank you so much. Baada ya hapo kuna swali tena au hamna? Haya. Asante sana. Asante sana. Shukrani.
Asante sana.
Mama Shija anitunzie.